What is up, guys? So I just had a community poll and you guys voted for this thematic matchup. So today we are facing Magneto on expert mode with Cyclops. So the main scheme setup, we put the boarding party side scheme to play right here, coming in with 3 threat. The main scheme will start off with 1 initial threat. Magneto has steady and toughness. And let's shuffle up the encounter deck. Magneto has a 1 reviewed effect right here. Deal each player a face down encounter card. So we do get 1 face down encounter card to start this game off, which would be this one. And then let's shuffle up our player deck here. And we're going to draw up to our hand size of 6. And let's see what we got. We got a double. We got Angel. I like X here too, but I don't think we need him. He could be useful. Let's mulligan discard these 3 cards and then draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got Utopia. Okay, let's use our constant training action. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade and add to your hand. So we're going to look through here for a tactic upgrade. Let's get the... I guess we're getting... Do we get all of our... The 1 cost one? We're going to get practice defense to our hand. And then let me take a look here in our discard pile. So we have exploit weakness and another one. Okay, yeah, so there's no more of that one. Okay, so what are we going to do? I think we play Utopia. We can play Professor X. And then we just keep Angel. Giving us a double ready. I would like to get Utopia down, but is there any way for us to... Or we save Utopia in our hand. And if we get down X and Angel. Okay, yeah, we're gonna actually save Utopia here. Okay, let's flip over here to hero form. We're gonna thwart for 2 from the boarding party side scheme and bring us from 3 down to 1. Then we're going to play Angel here. Reduce the cost to play Angel by 1 if your identity has a mutant or X-Men trait. We do have the X-Men trait, so there's only 2 costs, 2 resources to play him. And then Angel's going to thwart for 1 from boarding party and clear off this side scheme here. He'll take consequential damage. When this side scheme is defeated, we flip it over to Sabotage Master Mode, come in here with 3 threat. And then we're going to use 3 resources right here so we can play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We can either confuse a villain, stun a minion, or ready an X-Men character. We could, let's ready up an X-Men character. So we're going to ready up Cyclops. Then Professor X will thwart for 3 to clear off Sabotage Master Mode. He will take a consequential damage. When this side scheme is defeated, it goes into the victory display, and then we reveal Orbital Decay right here, coming in with 3 threat. We're going to have Cyclops go ahead and thwart for 2 to bring us down to 1. And then we're going to keep Utopia in our hand and end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to our hand size of 5 in hero form. Okay, and then it is Magneto's turn. So he's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack with a base of 3 plus a boost card here. Professor X will block this attack. The boost here is give Magneto a tough stats card. Here it has one. And another face down boost card, which gets flipped now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Magneto takes down Professor X. Magneto has a force response. After he attacks you, place a magnet counter on the main scheme. So we got 1 counter there. He's going to deal with a face down encounter card. So we have 2 encounter cards here. First one is Exhaustion, Exhaust Your Identity, and Surge. Got Electric Shock. In hero form, you are stunned. And then take 1 damage for each magnet counter in main scheme. There's 1 counter, so we take 1 damage, dropping us from 10 down to 9. Then we get our last face down encounter card, Assault. The villain attacks you. So Magneto is going to attack us with a base of 3 plus a boost card here. We have Angel block. The boost here is, if this attack that defeats an ally, place a mana counter on main scheme. Okay, so unfortunate there. So 3 damage, knocks out Angel. Place a mana counter on main scheme because it defeated an ally. Then after he attacks, place another mana counter on main scheme. When there are 3 or more, we discard mana counters and then mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and then reveal it. So we're going to We got right here, Magneto's armor attached to Magneto, +1 attack, and he cannot be stunned. And then it is back to our turn. Okay, so he kind of wiped us out there. We can't really play anything. We could get the... Okay, let's go ahead and flip down here to Alter Ego. Use Constant Training, search your deck for a tactic upgrade, and add to your hand. Let's get our priority target. I think we're gonna get, yeah, I guess we have to get a priority target, add that to our hand. And we're gonna shuffle up our deck. Okay, next we're gonna use, let's do 3 resources here. So do we do that? Or do we do, yeah, let's do 3 resources right here so we can play blindfold. After she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck, discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. So we're gonna look here. We can discard 1 and then the rest go back in the same order. He schemed with the base of 2. Unless we give him this one, it's gonna pop. But if we do that, we get Seize as our encounter card, which I definitely don't want. This is unfortunate. So if we get Zeal for the Cause as our encounter card, it's going to, when defeat ability of each icon minion, it's going to mill from all these cards. Whoops, it's going to mill all these cards if we do that. There's no point. So I think we just discard the, I guess the Seized isn't really doing anything. Okay. And then Blindfold's going to thwart for 2 from the Orb of Decay, clear it off, should take consequential damage. This side scheme is defeated, it'll flip over to Physical Strain. Magneto loses his steady now, and we attach this to him. So he can't be stunned and confused, except with his armor, he can't be stunned. And then Blindfold took a consequential damage. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to our hand size of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 3. He's going to scheme with a base of 2 plus a boost card here of 2, so 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. That's going to advance the main scheme. So it's going to advance to stage 2A. This says, whenever you place 1 mana counter here, then if Sabotage Maximal is not in the future display, it is, so nothing happens with that. So this comes in with 1 mana counter and 1 initial threat. Then our encounter card is that Zeal for the Cause. So whenever you resolve the 1 defeated ability of each acolyte minion in play engage with you, there are none. So we discard cards from the encounter deck until we get a minion and then reveal it. So we're just going to mill down here until we get a minion. We've got an M-type Sentinel minion here. And then we reveal him. So he has guard. When defeated, give Magneto a tough stats card. All right. So back to our turn. Let's use our Constant Training. Search your deck for a tactic upgrade. Add to your hand. Let's get priority target to our hand here. And we desperately need an X-Men ally, so hopefully we can get one. Okay. We are going to... Do we meditate a Utopia right now? I'm not sure. That would be... Or do we just play Utopia? Let's see, if we play Utopia, that's going to be a little bit safer. Either way, we still need the X-Men character. But to me, X-Men, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's play Meditation. Exhaust your Alter Ego. Then play a card from here, reducing its cost by 3, so we can play Utopia here, finally. If each of your allies have the X-Men trait, increase your ally limit by 1, so we can have 4 allies. After an X-Men ally enters play, we can exhaust Utopia to ready up an X-Men character. We're going to flip over here to Hero Form. And we definitely need that ready. So let's go ahead and use a resource right here, so we can play To Me My X-Men. Hero action, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an X-Men ally. Okay, good, we got Beast. And then we put it into play. So we're going to put Beast into play here. We shuffle up these cards back to our deck. And then if that ally is still in play at the end of the phase, add to your hand. Beast has an effect after he enters play. Search your deck and discard off for a resource card. Add to your hand. Let's look through our discard here for a resource card. We get this double resource back to our hand here. with Beast's entry play effect. And then to me, my X-Men will resolve right there. Then after an X-Men ally enters play like Beast, we can exhaust Utopia to ready up an X-Men character. Let's ready up Cyclops. Cyclops will attack to remove our stun. Then we're going to play a priority target and attach the M-type Sentinel right here. Beast is going to swing for 2, and he'll take consequential damage. Next, we're going to use our Optic Blast ability, and I think, let's check our discard here. Do we have any more Tactical Brilliances? We do have 2 more, so it's fine. So spend a resource of any type right here, our Tactical Brilliance, and then do 3 damage to an enemy that has an upgrade attached. So he has this priority target, so we do 3 damage to M-type Sentinel. Knock him out with our Optic Blast. When defeated, give Magneto toughness. Here he has it. We now trigger the priority target. When attached enemy is defeated, the player who defeated it can draw 2 cards. So we're drawing 2. We got Sunfire and Polaris here. Okay, I think we get Sunfire down. We get rid of his armor. His armor's not that big of a deal, to be honest. I would like to get the build support down. I mean, the thing is, I might as well just... No, I really don't care about the armor at all. So I'd really rather play Polaris. Okay, so let's use... Or what if we play Sunfire, not get rid of the armor, and play the build support? Yeah, let's do that. So this would be 2 resources, so we can play Sunfire. This would be 1 resource, so we can play build support. This is a player side scheme coming in with 3 threat. Whenever we defeat it, we can search your deck and discard off for support with a cost of 3 or less put into play. And then we're going to keep Blindfold alive here. Let's have Sunfire Thor for 1 from the build support and drop this down to 2 threat. Sunfire will take a consequential damage. That ends our turn. We're going to ready up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, ooh, and we got Honorary X-Men. Alright, so Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main scheme. He is going to attack us with a base of 3 plus 1 is 4. Oh, I forgot. Let's redo his turn because I made an error here. So when our turn ends, because of the To Me My X-Men, Beast, since he's still in play, he gets returned back to our hand. And we have 6 cards in our hand here because our turn ends and then the player phase ends, which gets Beast back to our hand. Okay, so now back to Magneto's turn. He plays the threat on the main scheme. He's going to attack us, same thing. So 3 plus 1, 4 base plus a boost here. And I think we have Sunfire block this for us. Because Blindfold can Thor for 2. We could just also have Cyclops Thor it. No, I think I want Sunfire to defend here. And then the boost is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Knocks out Sunfire. He's defeated. Then Magneto plays a Magneto counter because he just attacked. And then we get a face-down encounter card, which is Lost Visor. Search your hand, deck, and discard pile for your Ruby Quartz Visor right here. You'll place it face down underneath this card. And while this obligation is in play, Cyclops cannot attack. The only way to get rid of it is to exhaust ourselves in our alter ego to remove this card from the game, and we get the Ruby Quartz Visor back to our hand. That's going to end Magneto's turn, so it's back to our turn. Okay, so we're looking a lot better here. We're going to have Cyclops Thor for 2 from build support and clear off this side scheme. When it's defeated, it will go into the victory display. Then we search our deck and discard pile for a support card with a cost 3 or less put into play. Let's put the Uncanny X-Men into play right here. This card says each of your allies, X-Men allies, gets plus 1 hit point. If each of your characters have the X-Men trait, which they currently do, each of your X-Men allies costs 1 fewer resource to play. Next, let's play an Honorary X-Men. Attach your friendly character. Let's give it to Cyclops. We now gain the X-Men trait and plus 1 hit point, so we go from 9 to 10. And then we already have the X-Men trait in hero form, but now we also have it in our alter ego thanks to the Honorary X-Men here. Okay. Next, we want to, if we play Beast, can we also play Dazzler? Let's check our discard out here. We need a tactic upgrade. So we have, do we have a rapper? No, we don't. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have no more tactic upgrades left in our deck. Yeah, so that's not going to work. So we could meditate. So I think we just flip down first. We meditate Beast, gets us a double, and then we can play Dazzler with that. Okay, and we get our combo off. Yeah, I think that's a play. Okay, let's flip down here to our alter ego. We can't use concentrate because there's no more tactic upgrades left in our deck. So we're gonna, oh wait, we can't meditate beast, huh? Because we're already exhausted. We need to play an X-Men ally to ready back up. Yeah, I think we just have to use Dazzler here, which is a little bit unfortunate. We're short on a resource. If I get this back, that's fine. So each X-Men ally costs 1 free resource to play thanks to the Utopia right here, because we're thanks to Uncanny X-Men, because we do have the X-Men trait in our alter ego thanks to the Honor X-Men. So let's use 3 resources, I think here. Or do I want to save the meditation and use Beast as a resource? We definitely want Dazzler, but I'm not sure if I should keep meditation or Beast. Let's just keep Beast. So 3 resources right here so we can play Dazzler. Whenever she enters play, confuse an enemy. Let's confuse Magneto. And then we can exhaust Utopia after an X-Men ally enters play to rev another X-Men character. Let's ready up. Yeah, we could. That would have been great to meditate. We might just ready up ourselves. That's gonna be a little bit of a waste. We're going to thwart, we're gonna use this RTF action actually. No, do I want it now? That's fine. Let's use this RTF action. Exhaust Scott Summers. Remove this card from the game. Add the Ruby Quartz Vitals to your hand. So a little bit of a misplay there, but that's okay. Blindfold's gonna thwart for 2 from the main scheme. She'll take a consequential damage. She has 3 hit points thanks to the Uncanny X-Men. Dazzler's gonna swing for 2 at Magneto to knock off his tough stats card. She'll take a consequential damage. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. Keep both the Ruby Quartz Visor and Beast in her hand. Drop back up to 6 here. Okay, we got another meditation, which is awesome. Oh, Phoenix would be really good here as well. Okay, so Magneto's turn is gonna add 1 to the main scheme. He's gonna scheme, but he is confused. Then we get a face down counter card. Shadow of the Past. So Mr. Sinister comes in here, our Nemesis. And then our side scheme here, Genetic Manipulation, and we shuffle these 3 Nemesis cards into the encounter deck. So Genetic Manipulation has 2 threat and an Amplify icon. Mr. Sinister comes in with Stalwart, Toughness, and Villainous. Okay, and then it is back to our turn. Okay, so we still can't grab anything with the Concentrating, but we can meditate right now into a Beast. Get us a double. Play us Phoenix. Get us a tactic upgrade. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and play Meditation. Alter Ego action, exhaust your Alter Ego. Then play a card from here, reducing its cost by 3. Because it's only 3 costs because of the Uncanny X-Men, so we play him for free. Then we use our combo. When X-Men ally enters play, exhaust Utopia to ready up another X-Men character, which is Scott Summers, thanks to the Honor X-Men. When Beast enters play, search your deck and discard off for a resource card, add to your hand. Let's get the, is there the Genius one with Beast's face on it? No, we don't, we only have Strength so far. So adding Strength to our hand. Okay. Then we are going to flip over here to Hero Form. Phoenix is 2 costs thanks to the Strength, or thanks to the Uncanny X-Men, so double resource to play Phoenix. When she enters play, search your deck and discard, or search your discard pile for a Cyclops card, add to your hand. Let's get our priority target to our hand right here. And then we're going to attach it to Mr. Sinister. Whenever he's defeated, we can draw 2 cards. We are going to have Cyclops thwart for 2 from Genetic Manipulation. Clear off this side scheme here. When it's defeated, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Gene Therapy and reveal it. So we're going to look through the encounter deck here for Gene Therapy. And is there any? What? Did I just miss? Oh, the 2 right here. So we reveal a Gene Therapy. This says attached to the enemy with the lowest printed attack without a copy of Gene Therapy attached. So Mr. Sinister has 1 attack, Magneto has 3, so we give it to Mr. Sinister. He has the lower printed attack. He gets +2 attack, and then his next attack will have piercing and overkill. Okay, so we did that. Okay, next we're going to use 2 resources right here so we can play our Ruby Quartz Visor. We're going to use our Optic Blast ability and hit Mr. Sinister with our Optic Blast. Spend 1 resource of any type to do 3 damage to an enemy with an upgrade attached once per round. So he has a tactic upgrade with our priority target. We can exhaust the Ruby Quartz Visor to generate an energy resource for our Optic Blast ability and give it piercing and range. So pierce off the tough here. and then 3 damage on Mr. Sinister. Okay, then we're gonna have Beast swing for 2, so he has 5 total damage now, and then Beast will take a consequential damage. And we're gonna have Phoenix swing for 2, knock out Mr. Sinister, should take a consequential damage. When he's defeated now, he loses the gene therapy, and then we can trigger our priority target and then draw 2 cards. Okay, but we got Pixie in a way to play her. When you play Pixie, do we? No, I mean, we just save these cards in our hand right now. They're not super duper useful for us. We could kill off Blindfold and then get Pixie back. Is there any ally we want right now? I think Phoenix would be the only ally. We won't deck out, so we can actually do that. Okay, let's have Dazzler swing and hit Magneto for 2. Our first damage in this scan, that'll bring from 20 down to 18. Dazzler takes a consequential damage. And then that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. You might get multiple attacks thanks to the magnet counters right now. We're going to keep both these cards in our hand and draw back up to 5. Okay, there are all of our doubles. Forge can get us the X-Jet, which I think is left in the deck still. Okay, Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack to the base of 3+1 and a boost here. We're going to have... Do we have Phoenix block this one? I want to get her in the discard so I can get her back. We don't need it because we have Tactical Brilliance. That's fine. Let's have Blindfold block this. That's going to be safer. So boost here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Knocks out Blindfold. She is defeated. After Magneto attacks, he places a mana counter on the main scheme. When there are 3, we discard the mana counters and then mill from the encounter until we get a magnetic card and then reveal it. So Sentinel is not magnetic. This is not magnetic either. Okay, we got magnetically sealed. Ooh, this is not good. So when reveal, place 2 additional threat here for each ally in play. We have 1, 2, 3 allies. Times 2 is 6, plus 2 is going to be 8 total threat with the crisis icon. So we cannot remove threat from the main scheme while this card is in play. And then Magneto is not done yet. He's going to deal us a face-on counter card now. And we reveal it, which is Magnetic Missile. Defeat an M-type Sentinel, a Sentinel in play. There are none, but it surges. So we get Sanyaka with 3 attack. Okay, it's a good thing we got our Tactical Brilliance here. Okay, let's use. Yeah, we're gonna deck out. I think that's okay. So double resource, so we can play a Tactical Brilliance. Hero action: thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme. Let's take 3 off of the magnetically sealed here, and then choose a tactic card in your discard pile. Add to your hand. So we're gonna get our priority target and add that back to our hand here. And then, do I care about... we can actually just save these guys in our hand here. This will get us the thing for the X-Jet. No, I want to play Forge first to get the X-Jet up. We can get Pixie back in the discard pile. I think that's okay. So, 1 resource to play Forge. It's only 1 cost thanks to the Uncanny X-Men here. Reducing its cost by 1. Whenever Forge enters play, search your deck and discard pile for X-Men or X-Force support. Add to your hand. Let's look through our deck here for the X-Jet. Add to your hand with 1 card left in our deck. So no need to shuffle. Then we're going to play Priority Target and attach it to Sanyaka. We're going to use our Optic Blast here. Spend a resource of any type, the Ruby Quartz Visor. 3 damage to an enemy that has a upgrade attached. 3 damage knocks out Sanyaka. When he's defeated, stun the player that defeated him. So we get stunned. We now trigger the Priority Target and then draw 2 cards. So we drew 1. We deck out, so we get a face-down encounter card. Shuffle up the discard pile here back to the deck, and we're going to draw 1 more card. And I forgot to use Utopia, but that's okay. Draw 1 more, which is, Blindfold. So we could use Utopia if we wanted to and save X-Jet. I think I do want to do that just to get some extra thwarting out of the magnetically sealed. And looking at the encounter cards might be useful for this turn. Let's go ahead and attack to remove our stun status here. Then Blindfold is 2 cost. See, she'll kill off an ally. You know what? We're not gonna get the ready because I don't need to kill off an ally right here. So let's use 3 resources so we can play our X-Jet. We can exhaust this card to generate a wild resource for an X-Men character. And then we're just going to have our allies do some thwarting. So Forge thwarts for 1, Phoenix and Beast will all thwart for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear off the magnetically sealed. They all take consequential damage. The side scheme is defeated. And then Dazzler will thwart for 2 from the main scheme to bring this down to 0. And then she will take a consequential damage. So she has 3 damage now, but still 1 more hit point thanks to the Uncanny X-Men. That ends our turn. Let's ready back up. We're going to stay in hero form here. Keeping blindfold in our hand, drawing back up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to attack with a base of 3 plus 1 plus a boost. We're going to have Dazzler block. The boost here is 3. So it's going to be 7 damage. Knocks out Dazzler. He adds a mana counter after attacking. And then he deals a face on counter card. So we have 2. First one is wrapped in metal attached to your identity. We can exhaust ourselves and spend a physical resource to discard the wrapped in metal. In assault, the villain attacks you, so Magneto's going to attack us again. This would be his boost card. We're going to have Forge block this one. Oops. And the boost here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocks out Forge. And then he adds a mana counter to the main scheme after attacking. And then it's back to our turn. Okay, let's see. I guess we just put an exploit weakness on him. And then we just play blindfold. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and use this action right here. Exhaust your identity. Spend a physical resource, the Ruby Quartz Visor, to discard the wrap, or not that, the X-Jet, I mean, to discard the wrapped in metal. The Ruby Quartz Visor can only generate an energy for our Optic Blast ability. And I think I could do extra damage with Exploit Weakness, but kind of want to save Nightcrawler. That's fine. I don't think we need Nightcrawler. So resource here, so we can play our Exploit Weakness. Attached to an enemy. Increase the amount of damage attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. And then she's only 2 costs because of the Uncanny X-Men. So 2 resources so we can play blindfold. Whenever we play her, we can exhaust Utopia to write up another X-Men character, Cyclops. And then blindfold when she enters play. Look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. We can discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. 2, 3, 4, 5. What's this boost here? Shuffle each acolyte. Ooh, we could give him the advance as the boost. And then flip down. And then Fabian Cortez will be our encounter card. Or do we give him the acolytes? No, wait, no, we definitely can't do that. I don't want more acolytes. I don't want Fabian Cortez either, but I think he's not that bad. Okay, so let's discard the acolytes and put the rest back in the same order here. Okay. Next, let's go ahead and use our Ruby Quartz Visor and Optic Blast Magneto. So 3 damage for piercing range. It does additional damage because of the Exploit Weakness. So 4. That'll bring it from 18 down to 14. Then we're going to have Beast and Phoenix both attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. Additional 1 for each one. So Beast does 3, Phoenix does 3 because of the Exploit Weakness. So 6 total damage. That'll bring Magneto from 14 down to 8. They will both take a consequential damage. But since they both have 4 hit points, thanks to the Uncanny X-Men, they still have 1 hit point left. And then we're going to have blindfold thwart off the main scheme. She'll take a consequential damage. Let's have Cyclops swing for 1, plus 1 with Exploit Weakness. So 2 damage to Magneto. That brings from 8 down to 6. Then we're going to flip down to Alter and end our turn. Let's ready back up here. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So it is Magneto's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to scheme with a base of 2 plus a boost here of 0. So 3 total threat on the main scheme. Then we get a face on counter card, which is Fabian Cortez. And Magneto would not add a mana counter after scheming. Okay, so Fabian Cortez has villainous. Okay, it's back to our turn. Let's use our concentrating ability. Search your deck for tactic upgrade, add to your hand. We're going to get our priority target, add to your hand, and let's shuffle up our deck here. Okay. And then do we have, oh, we do have a full blast. Okay. Anything to do in Ultra? We could meditate, but X is cheap right now. So I think I'm actually okay. Oh, I forgot. Before our turn begins, Explode weakness has a temporary keyword, so it should have gotten discarded. So let's just discard it right now. And we don't need Sunfire 2. I don't care about Magneto's armor at all, so we're just going to keep it in play. Let's just see what we can do. So let's attach the priority target to Fabian Cortez right here. And then we're going to flip over here to hero form. And then we're going to use our Optic Blast on an enemy that has upgrade attached, so Fabian Cortez. Recourse Advisor can generate a resource for that. And then we're going to use the meditation as a resource to play and interrupt our Full Blast. So Hero Interrupt, when you use your Optic Blast ability, exhaust Cyclops, this attack deals 8 additional damage and gains overkill. So it's 3 plus 8, which is 11. So 4 will go on to Fabian Cortez, and the remaining 7 will bleed over to Magneto. So that will bring Magneto from 6 down to 0, and that will also defeat Fabian Cortez here. So a bunch of things happen first. So Fabian Cortez, when defeated, is we discard cards from the encounter deck until we get Acolyte Minion, and put the minion into play, engage with them. So we're going to mill down here until we get Acolyte Minion. And we got Amelia Vault, so she comes into play. Actually, I don't know who gets defeated first, him or Magneto. That's fine. So we just do it like that. And then, let's see. So we can trigger the priority target. When the attached enemy, which is Fabian Cortez, is defeated, we can draw 2 cards. And then, let's see, Magneto is defeated as well. So that'll flip him over to his 3rd and final stage here, where he has steady toughness. And when reviewed, deal each player a face-down encounter card. So we get 1 face-down encounter card, and that will resolve our huge Full Blast there. Okay, and I want to get Pixie. That's okay. Pixie should be coming up soon in our deck. I think we want to get, let's draw some more cards here. So, oh, and then Magneto has 22 hit points, so let's set him up here. All right. Okay, so let's use a double resource so we can play Tactical Brilliance, Hero Action, Thwart, remove 3 threat from the scheme. Let's clear off the main scheme here. Then choose a tactic card in your discard pile, add to your hand. We're going to get our priority target back to our hand again. Now we're going to attach it to Amelia Vault here. And then we're going to, let's see, she has 5 hit points. So we got to do 5 damage. I could also Exploit Weakness her, but I think I'd rather just get Sunfire down. So I don't think we need X here. We're going to exhaust the extras to generate a water resource. Second resource, so we can play Sunfire. He's an X-Men, so we can exhaust. Oh, wait, I forgot. Sunfire is 1 cost because of the Uncanny X-Men. So let's just redo that real quick because he's only 1 cost, so we don't need to pay for 2. Extra has 1 resource to play him. So we can keep X in our hand. And then when we play X-Men Ally, exhaust utility put to write up another X-Men character. Let's write up Cyclops. Cyclops swings for 1 at Amelia Vault. Phoenix is gonna swing for 2. She'll take consequent damage, get defeated. Amelia Vault has 3 total damage. And then Phoenix is gone. And then we're gonna have Sunfire swing for 2, knock out Amelia Vault. He'll take a consequential damage. When she's defeated, the player who defeats her is confused. And then we can trigger the priority target and then draw 2 cards after defeating that minion. Okay, still not getting a Pixie here. What do? We could play, I don't want to play Psylocke or X right now. X would just raise back up. We could just do that, get it ready, and then get rid of the Confuse. Yeah, I think that's fine. So 2 resources right here, so we can play Professor X. After you play him, or after he enters play, choose one. We're gonna pick the one to ready an X-Men character. Let's ready up Cyclops. We're gonna Thwart to remove the Confuse. And then let's check our discard pile. Do we still have a rapid response? Yeah, I want the rapid response as well. Okay. And then there's no threat, so Blindfold and X don't do anything. And then I want Beast to hang around. So that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up here. We're gonna keep both the tactic upgrades in our hand because we don't want to run out of them. For Optic Blast, draw back up to 5. Okay, not really getting anything we want, but it's okay. So Magneto's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He is going to attack us, 3 plus 1 plus a boost. X will block. The boost here is 2, so it's going to be 6 total damage, knocks out Professor X. Then he places a mana counter on the main scheme. There are 3, so we discard all the mana counters and then mill from the encounter deck until we get a magnetic card and reveal it. So right here, Okay, so there are no magnetic cards, so that will fulfill the requirement of the mana counters, force response, but Magneto decks out, so there's a permanent acceleration token here on the main scheme. And we shuffle up the encounter deck here. Oh, what is this blue card? Okay, I think that was from last turn, so I don't think that would have changed anything. But I discarded the priority target in the wrong discard pile. And we're going to shuffle up the encounter deck. All right, Magneto now deals a face-down counter card, so we have two. First one is Electromagnetic Blast. Review, exhaust each upgrade and support you control, and then place one mana counter on the main scheme. Exhausting everything, and then we get a mana counter here. And then we got Gang Up. The villain in each main engagement will attack, so Magneto's going to attack us here. His boost card. We're going to have, let's have Blindfold block. The boost here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knocks out Blindfold. After he attacks, you place a mana counter in the main scheme. Okay, and it's back to our turn. We don't have piercing anymore because the Ruby Quartz Visor is exhausted. Do I just get down Avengers Mansion and then just draw a card? Yeah, we just want to get card draw right now. So 4 resources here, so we can play Avengers Mansion. Exhausted to draw a card. Got Ricochet Beam, which I will keep. And then I think we just swing for 1 at Magneto, knock off his tough status card. We might as well. And then Sunfire's going to swing for 2. That'll bring him from 22 down to 20. He will take a consequential damage. And he has 1 additional hit point thanks to the Uncanny X-Men. Let's stay in hero form. Let's ready back up. We really, really want to get Pixie right here. Hopefully we can draw into her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, awesome. We got Pixie. Okay. Alright, so we can try to have a big turn next turn. I gotta deal with the Magnet counter. So Magneto's turn is going to add 2 to the main scheme because of the acceleration. Goes up to 3. He's going to attack us. Base of 4 plus a boost. Sunfire blocks. Boost here is 1. So 5 damage. Knocks out Sunfire. He's defeated. Then Magneto adds a mana counter after attacking. There are 3 again. So we mill all the counters and then mill from the encounter until we get a magnetic card. Then reveal it. So he's not magnetic. We got Magnetic Mayhem. Side scheme with the Amplify and 4 threat and just a 1 defeat effect, which we're not going to clear off. Then Magneto deals a face-down counter card, which is Genetic Manipulation. So in our side scheme here with 2 threat, when it's defeated, we search the encounter discard pile for Gene Therapy and reveal it. So there's 2 amplifies in play that we gotta remember. Okay, so back to our turn. We finally got Phoenix or a Pixie here. We are going to exhaust Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. Pixie is 1 cost. Let's count our allies here to see what we can get with Tactician X-Men. Maybe I should have played earlier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's all our allies. Okay, so we're going to use Tactician X-Men as a resource. 1 resource so we can play Pixie. After you play Pixie from your hand, add an X-Men ally from your discard pile to your hand. So we're going to get Phoenix here from our discard back to our hand here with Pixie's effect. Okay, and then let's see here. We want to play Phoenix, and we need to tackle Brilliance. Ooh, I think I'm actually short on resources here. If I tactical Brilliance to get a tactic upgrade, and then we play Phoenix to get, yeah, we're gonna be short. I think, you know, that's fine. We're gonna hold on, and we're gonna go for a kill next turn here. There's no mana cards on the main scheme, so we should be okay. We're gonna get 2 encounter cards. Let's see, we have 2 cards left in our deck. Is there any way that we don't deck out? There is a way that we don't deck out. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're not gonna drop any cards and just hold on for 1 turn, because I need more resources to do what we need to do. So we need Tackle Brilliance, we need Phoenix, we need the Ricochet Beam. So then we use Polaris here. So let's use the X-Jet to generate 1 resource. Actually, wait, before we do that, we're gonna have Cyclops swing for 1 at Magneto. That'll bring from 20 down to 19. We're gonna have Pixie swing for 2. That'll bring from 19 down to 17. And then, yeah, I don't think we need to recur because Pixie would take 2 consequential damage. Then we're going to exhaust the extra to generate 1 resource. This will be a second resource, so it can play Phoenix. Whenever she enters play, choose a Cyclops card in your discard pile as your hand. We're going to get our Full Blast and add that to our hand here. Okay. Then we can exhaust Utopia after you play X-Men to rev another X-Men, Cyclops. Swinging for 1 again at Magneto. That'll bring it from 17 down to 16. Phoenix will swing for 2. That'll bring it from 16 down to 14. Phoenix takes a consequential damage. And then we're going to end our turn, keeping all these cards in our hand still. So let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size of 5. So we're just drawing 1 more card, and we have 1 more card left in our deck, so we don't deck out. Magneto's turn is going to add 2 to the main. It goes up to 5. He's going to tackle the base of 3 plus 1 is 4, and gets a boost card here. And we're going to have Pixie block this attack. The boost here is 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Knocks out Pixie. Then he adds a mana counter, and we just have to survive this encounter card here, which is Mr. Sinister coming in with Stalwart, Toughness, and Villainous. Okay, I think we have to kill here. Yeah, because he does not have guard, so we can just hit Magneto directly. And all we need to do is have the resources here for a Full Blast. And then we need to put a tactic upgrade on Magneto. So we're going to use right here the X-Jet to generate a WA resource. This will be a second resource, so we can play Tactical Brilliance. Hero action, Thor, remove 3 threat from the scheme. Let's take 3 off of the Magnetic Mayhem here. And then choose a tactic card in your discard pile, add to your hand. And I think we're going to get our... it doesn't matter actually, but let's just get the Exploit Weakness. Add that to our hand. Actually, is there a way for us to play Ricochet Beam if we don't get this one? Full Blast. Draws a card. No, it's fine. Yeah, we're going to get the Exploit Weakness, add that to our hand. Okay. And then let's open it up because he does not have guard, so we can just keep him over here. Okay, and then that will resolve the Tactical Brilliance. Okay, then we're going to have Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix, we can do that. Phoenix is going to swing for 2 at Magneto. That'll bring him from 14 down to 12. And she would take a consequential damage. We don't need the Avengers Mansion right now because I don't want to deck out and shuffle again. So this would be 1 resource. So we can play Exploit Weakness and attach this to an enemy. We're going to attach this to Magneto. So increase the amount of damage attached to enemy takes from each attack by 1. And then we're going to use our Optic Blast on Magneto. Exhaust the Record's Advisor to generate a resource for it. So that's piercing and ranged. And then we're going to use an Interrupt. So a resource right here, so we can play Full Blast. Here, Interrupt, when you use your Optic Blast ability, exhaust Cyclops. The attack deals 8 additional damage and gains Overkill. So it's going to be 8 plus the 3, so it's going to be 11 damage. And thanks to Exploit Weakness, increase the amount of damage the attached enemy takes from each attack by 1. So we're going to Full Blast Magneto for 11 plus 1 is 12, and that will bring from 12 down to 0. And that is Magneto on Expert Mode.